this edition of Airwaves, students soar at this year's Unmanned Air System competition at Webster Field. Plus, Voyage repair teams work overtime to get USS Eisenhower underway. And NAVAIR celebrates diversity in the workplace. Welcome to this edition of Airwaves. I'm Michael Lauren Prue.
And I'm PRC Sue Mann. Thank you for joining us. It was a busy month for the Norfolk Naval Station Voyage repair team. Crews worked overtime preparing USS Eisenhower for a 9-month deployment to the Middle East. The VRT is responsible for repairing and maintaining the onboard aircraft launch and recovery equipment.
Mission of our aircraft carrier is launch and recover aircraft. So, I mean, we're it. I mean, it's just very vital we pull out with 4 wires and 4 catapults.
At any notice, we are called in to repair whatever, whether it be the catapult or the arresting gear. When they go down, then they hinder the mission. We come in and we make sure that that mission is able to be carried out.
The Carrier Strike Group will launch fighter jets over Afghanistan and help with regional and maritime security operations.
Introducing the backbone of the Navy's Maritime Patrol and Reconnaissance Force. The MQ-4C BAMS, now officially titled Triton, was recently unveiled to nearly 300 people at Northrop Grumman's manufacturing plant in Palmdale, California. The unmanned Triton will perform persistent intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance functions, allowing the P-8 Poseidon to focus on its core maritime patrol mission. This event marks over 4 years of development for the unmanned surveillance aircraft.
Students from around the world took part in this year's Unmanned Air Systems competition at Webster Field. Teams met the mission of building and flying an autonomous aircraft, picking up a few lessons learned along the way.
You know, whenever the plane's up there, the excitement of competing and everything's working or not working, it's very adrenaline pumping and it's very exciting.
The competition is part of the STEM efforts that's going on. We need science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in our school. We need, new minds to think outside the box. A lot of them do and stuff, and it's amazing when you read their papers. You're going, wow, never thought about that.
And I'm really interested in aerospace engineering, so I wanted to compete here, see all the new designs for the UAVs.
So the whole evolution of this competition is about making a 1-year challenge that a team of engineering students could come up and take an aircraft, either build their own or buy one and integrate it and make it go out and do the challenges that we give it on the field, which right now is to find targets. We don't limit them to fixed wing. They can do rotary wing, a helicopter or whatever. We have a quad rotor this year.
Taking off.
Fly our entire mission fully autonomous, from taxi to landing. That includes automatic target recognition.
And we need to have engineers that are experienced enough in the field to be able to fix problems on the fly, to make things work, and not just understand why it should work, but be able to figure out why it's not working and fix it.
A lot of people don't get the chance to get a feel for what the career will actually be like, but especially with our team, it really feels like an engineering project.
I think it's great. A lot of ideas from all over the world, all over the country, and it's good to actually see what other people designs and kind of implement their designs or inspire you for new designs next year.
The interaction and the bond that you can create while talking to other teams. I think really the fun part of it is fun to perform and to show the others what we can do. I think the most fun of it is to see what the other did actually.
Doing this has shown me that this is where I want to be and what I want to do. All the flight testing experience, something hands-on, real-world, supporting warfighters. It's a great place to be, and I really enjoy it.
The Canadian team from the Université de Sherbrooke placed first overall in the competition. You can learn more about NAVAIR STEM activities by visiting the NAVAIR news page at www.navair.navy.mil/news.
Discovering innovation through diversity. NAVAIR leadership hosted a training day to encourage diversity and inclusion in the workplace. A team of diversity experts explained how different thoughts, ideas, and backgrounds benefit an organization.
The only way you change the culture of your organization is by first becoming aware of what it is, second, discussing what issues you have with it, and third, sort of figuring out how you're going to address those issues.
I think the benefit of having events like this is that it keeps the topic on folks' mind, and it keeps it as a topic of discussion. Diversity and inclusion shouldn't be a check the box, 1 hour, 1 day, that it really needs to be a continuing dialogue.
The event showcased some of the diverse groups within NAVAIR, including the Women's Advocacy Group, Hispanic Engagement Action Team, and the Individuals with Disabilities Team.
finding software solutions for naval aviation. The Future Airborne Capability Environment, known as FACE, recently held a NAVAIR-hosted expo at the Patuxent River Naval Air Museum. The expo showcased industry and government software applications that broaden innovation across platforms.
Our real intent is to develop a standard, an open standard, that will enable a common operating environment similar to the product lines that are in use in DoD avionics by industry today, but it will be an open architecture allowing reuse across what are now proprietary product lines.
The expo marked the 2-year anniversary of the FACE Consortium. That's it for this edition of Airwaves.
See you on the flight line.